Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I appreciate that a lot. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so. I don't know what you're waiting for. Are you waiting for like a leprechaun to appear out of nowhere so then you can subscribe? I don't know. Some weird mythical creature coming out of nowhere, coming behind me or something like that. And then maybe I should kind of do that. Maybe. I don't know. Something. Anyway, so what we have behind me is another spy shot of the CRV. I actually seen this article. Actually, this article came out on August 12th. So I've seen the article. I didn't want to cover it because there's too many spy shots, but I wanted to like wait until there's more to just that spy shot, not just another spy shot. You guys seen a ton of those already. So what I have for you here today is also the spy shot as well as the rendering. Well, we can hope this is the actual rendering because it's got some things that are very similar, or and there are certain things that have changed comparing to the spy shots. So I will show you both and you can be the judge of it. But this is just pure speculations because I don't know how accurate the spy the rendering is, or should I say the yeah, there's definitely different things here, maybe. But anyway, enough with me babbling on and on about nonsense. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so here it is. Here is the rendering, and this is just, I wanted to show you guys just the full rendering yourself so you can get them eyeballs ready, because it looks good so far from what I've seen. But there seems to be some changes when it comes to the production version. I'm not sure if that is the production version per se. So anything that I say here, these are complete speculations. These are just one man's opinion and what he thinks of what's going on here. So take it with a grain of salt. Everything I say is not always accurate, and I admit those things might not be accurate. So, you know, try to take it easy on me on the comments, all right? Just saying. But anyway, so here is the rendering that they showed. We're not actually sure if this is the final production version, but sometimes they'll have rendering, and most of the time the renderings are pretty close to the production version with certain things getting changed. Um, so, anyways, I don't know how I missed that too, because this article came out on August 8th. So, anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and do the side by side comparison and close this because I have it in the background. See, I am prepared today for once. Okay, so the first huge difference here you can see off the rip is the grill. The grill is pretty different comparing to the spy version of the vehicle. This kind of reminds me of what the Civic sedan, what it looks like. They kind of bring in that front a little bit too much. It, for me, with for me, I think that I prefer this style a little bit better with the H sitting a little bit lower and this not connecting. Like this kind of looks like the Civic sedan. Oh shit, man. I hope they don't make this, but who knows? Sometimes when Honda makes certain vehicles, they seem to copy um, certain aesthetics and move on towards their other brands. Like it branches out into other brands as well too. I'm talking about like the HRV, the Fit, or etc. They might copy certain things from each variations of different models and just go through it. So maybe this is the design choice that they're going with this rendering patent images. So maybe this is the final production version, and what you're seeing here is just a prototype. Um, but these are all just one man's speculations. Don't take it as gospel. Just take it with a grain of salt. Just a little bit of. Oh, hold on. Like the bay, sprinkle some salt on it. Everybody knows who Bay is. Well, they should know who Bay is. This guy that sprinkles salt on the steak and after he cuts them and cooks them, whatever. I think he's a chef or something. But anyway, if we're going off to the backside of the vehicle, so this looks pretty accurate here. Like if you can see the lines right here, you see the on the LED right here, you can definitely tell. the brake right here where it goes all the way around and then cuts off right here. So I can definitely tell that from just this. And then you have your, you know, markers there in the bottom, and of course your exhaust. But this seems to be like a dual exhaust, so maybe it's a different trim level, and this could be like the very basic trim level. Um, and also another thing that I see here is I think this is the camera on the side of the mirror, but Honda actually gotten away from the side mirror cameras. This could potentially be the side mirror camera, but like I said, I could be completely wrong and this could be something else because Honda has switched over to just having that it's built in into the mirror itself, letting you know that somebody is on that side of the lane. So they no longer have that. But if you can see it here too, you could definitely tell that this is an additional attachment. So maybe it is a side mirror camera, and they're bringing that back. But these are just one man's take, and this could be definitely a different. It could be the same. It could be the same CRV, but for a different market. For those who are familiar with Chinese vehicles, would notice that these pattern Honda Breeze, the Honda CRV's twin sold. So this could be for a completely different market and just certain things that are being copied over to, you know, different areas. Like everybody has different regulations when it comes to making certain cars. Japan's regulations is completely different than the United States regulations, and the United States regulations is completely different than the Europeans regulations. So certain things have to be added to those vehicles in order for them to be available to be sold in those countries. So everybody is different, but sometimes certain vehicles may look similar, but they change a few things here and there just so they can sell them in certain countries. So this one, like the European one and the United States one, are pretty close, but there's certain things that we need to have in our cars to be sold in the United States. Same thing for the European market. It's like certain things that they have to have in order for them to sell there. But who knows? This looks pretty close to it. The only differences I noticed, and you will too, is in the front area of the CRV. But I think this may be our version of the CRV, and this might be a different market CRV as well. And this one has the moon roof. Looks so nice. Looks so nice. Okay, and then heading off to the side here. Um, Nothing too interesting, I guess. But let's go ahead and compare it. I can definitely see something here, maybe, um, possibly. And the rims are completely different, obviously. These are more sporty and sexy rims. Maybe, just kidding. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely some characteristics that are similar to this version that's being tested out. Like I said, this is definitely taking some aesthetics from the sedan. But anyway, leave your comments below and let me know what you guys think of it. Do you like this design, or do you like the one on your right hand side? For me, I kind of like the one on the right hand side because it's definitely different. It's different. I was trying to say differentiates itself from the Civic sedan comparing to this one. This looks like a Civic sedan, and they just made it, you know, bigger and an SUV or a crossover or whatever, you know. Anyway, that's enough rambling for me. And like I said before, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I appreciate that immensely. And maybe next time I'll have a mythical creature appear so you guys can subscribe. We'll see what happens. I'm just kidding. I'm out, yo.